High Limit makes another key hire, plus we'll talk the ever-fluid sprint car schedule situation. We've also got news on Gordy Gundaker's 2024 late model plans, Turkey Night results, and more. Let's go. It's Sunday, November 26th. I'm Justin Fiedler. This is DIRTRACKR Daily. If you missed it last Thursday, DIRTRACKR hoodies are now available over in the merch shop. They are performance style. They are super soft, nice and light. They won't weigh you down when you wear it. And along with the hoodies, everything in the merch shop is on sale for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, whatever you want to call it. Shirts are $15 and $5. Hats and stickers are marked down, and you get a free DIRTRACKR koozie with every order. The sale will run through Monday night, so take advantage while you can over at shop.dirtrackr.com. If you've already ordered something, thank you very much. They are all shipped, so you should hopefully have your orders soon. As we edge closer to the PRI show and what is looking increasingly like it could be a very announcement-filled week, we're getting more and more details about High Limit for 2024. On the series staff front, we'd already covered the hire of Mike Hess as series and competition director and Kendra Jacobs as head of events and marketing. Those two will be key in taking the series management load off Brad Sweet so he can focus on being a driver once the season gets rolling. And under Mike Hess, the series appears to have made another significant hire. Kevin Nouse was the All-Star Series Director for all of 2023 following the late departure of previous boss man Eric Walls. Nouse was one of those let go, though, in the lead-up to the High Limit acquisition of the All-Stars, but now he's apparently back. There's no official release from the series that I can find, but Nouse has changed his social media bio to include, quote, Technical Director High Limit Racing. Nouse was a longtime sprint car driver, but flipped to officiating with the All-Stars in 2022, serving as their main tech official before then later getting promoted. He'll now take on a similar tech role working for Hess. This has been rumored in recent weeks, so no surprise to see it come to fruition. I'd heard this from a few different people that he was looking at a role with High Limit. He should be able to jump right in and get started with his previous experience. High Limit also tried to hire announcer Blake Anderson from the All-Star side, but were not successful there as Anderson moves over to the Rudine organization. That announcer role remains open at this moment, and even though I've been sent several rumors about who it could be, I'm not sure I trust any of them just yet. I also think it's a distinct possibility the series ends up with two guys in the booth. That seemed to be their plan last year, and that could continue into the future. On the High Limit schedule front, still no full release yet, but we continue to kind of get spoon-fed dates here and there from tracks kind of releasing their own 2024 schedules. We already knew that Utica Rome and Fonda, which are under Brett Deo's control, were getting High Limit dates for next season, and we now know when those will happen. High Limit will have a 3-race New York weekend in mid-May with a Thursday, May 16th stop at Outlaws Speedway, followed by Friday at Utica Rome and Saturday at Fonda. Those will all likely be 12,000 to win and 1,200 to start races. Looking at the start of the season for High Limit down south, they will likely take over those two All-Star nights that were originally for East Bay on February 12th and 13th. That would mean you'd have Dirt Car Nationals for the Outlaws the previous Tuesday through Saturday. Then teams would get Sunday off before the Pick and Choose and High Limit full-timers would go to East Bay on Monday. What I can't seem to figure out, though, is the next races after East Bay. The rumors have pointed to a High Limit show at Golden Isles, and Jeremy Elliott mentioned a Southern race with the Lucas Late models following East Bay. Those don't really line up, though, historically, as Golden Isles has usually started the season for Lucas in late January. And at this moment, the Super Bowl of racing at Golden Isles is slated for January 24th through the 27th per their website. So either Lucas is shifting Golden Isles back, there's another Southern race that we don't know about, or High Limit is actually starting 2 weeks earlier than we thought at Golden Isles and not East Bay. We'll have to see what plays out there and what ends up happening. Oh, we're also still waiting on the World of Outlaws sprint car schedule, and it sounds like things on that side are still very fluid. Lines in the sand are being drawn for High Limit and the Outlaws, and tracks are being forced to choose a side in a lot of cases. And there are rumors that a date we were previously told was happening might be off the schedule. Stay tuned for that one. Also, according to Weed Sports' Jimmy Phelps in a recent area auto piece, High Limit will not go to that New York track, and instead the facility will have a one-day Outlaw show following the Summer Nationals at Williams Grove in July. For the Outlaw West Coast swing, we've talked about the rumors of a big money show at the Tulare Thunderbowl, but you have to think the series is looking at a few other tracks as well. And I'm not saying this will happen, but Paris Auto Speedway in Southern California released their 2024 schedule in recent days, and there is curiously a TBA on September 14th. If that were to become an Outlaw race, it would make sense. The series will be at Huset's over Labor Day and then likely head west from there. Paris was last on the Outlaw schedule in 2022, and it could be a possibility that it might return for 2024. Back on Wednesday last week, Kevin Kovac posted a new column at Dirt on Dirt about late model driver Gordy Gundaker getting into race promoting next season. And in that piece, it was revealed that Gundaker will not return to the Outlaws full-time in 2024. He was a series regular in 2022 for the first time, finishing 7th in the standings. He had 10 top 10s in 41 races. But with a significantly more difficult field in 2023, Gordy dropped to 13th by season's end. He had 7 top 5s in 35 races. Next year, he still plans on 50 to 60 appearances with a heavy Midwest focus, plus the crown jewels and maybe a bit of other traveling. On top of race promoting, he's also got an apparel business to run and a baby girl to look after. Gundaker had 1 late model win in 2023. That was a Mars score at Peevely in July. The USAC Midget Year wrapped up last night out in California with Turkey Night at Ventura. Unfortunately, though, we didn't get the great racing we were hoping for down the stretch, as the track took rubber around halfway of the 98-lapper. Kyle Larson went 10th to the lead in less than 30 laps, and by the time it took rubber, nobody could really do anything with him. He led 72 of 98 laps to score his 4th career Turkey Night victory. Behind Young Money, Corey Day went 12th to 2nd, and Carson Macedo 11th to 3rd. Logan Seavey and Ryan Timms also led laps in that one, but Seavey finished his championship season down in 8th, and Timms had multiple issues and finished 23rd. Wasn't all bad for Timms, though, as he was able to lead all 30 laps in the night's sprint car feature and win for the 2nd year in a row. He topped Brody Fusen and Ricky Lewis in that one. So both National Midget seasons are now complete, and now the focus can shift towards some indoor action. The Junior Knepper 55 is coming up on December 16th at DuQuoin. That's a Power Eye show. And then the Chili Bowl gets going January 7th. There'll obviously be plenty of news coming up here, too, about Chili Bowl entries. In weekend late model action, Mark Whitener was a $10,000 crate winner at Cochrane for the Gobbler, and Cody Overton also bagged $10,000 in crate action, winning the Turkey 100 at Swainsboro. Still plenty of other regional late model action to come, plus the Gateway Dirt Nationals. That's it for the show today. Hope you guys have a great Sunday out there. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.